This?
Yeah. Now sound is coming through.
Okay, let's see here when the sound comes through. Let me get back over here. This?
Yeah.
All right.
Now sound is coming through. Nice.
Okay,
Nice
let's
sound.
see here when the
Nice
sound.
loud. Turn that shit down.
Turn that
Shut up,
damn
shut
shit
up,
down.
shut up. Shut your ass up. All right. So we got a lot to talk. Oh, it's still on, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering what you was doing. We
Okay.
said turn that noise down.
Okay, here we go.
All right,
Sorry,
baby. All
y'all.
right, all right.
What's going on, everybody? Blunt Talk in the house. We got some hot ones for you today. I want everybody to come on in and join us. Um, the sound is still on over here. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm over here on the struggle bus today. But come on in and join us.
I did all
I'm gonna
that for
tag some
nothing.
folks so they can know that we on. Let's see
That way
here.
they can have something to talk about at the Christmas table.
Okay, yeah, y'all can have something to talk about at the Christmas table. So
Finishing this shit
anybody,
up.
while I'm getting
Oh.
this all set up, anybody want to talk about any current events?
Well,
Current
before
events.
when we gonna do the libation before?
After I'll tell you when we're going
Okay,
to.
okay.
Anybody got any current events while I'm setting this up?
Nah,
Nah.
So I know that there's a big uproar about Jay-Z.
The he's saying that can't nobody touch him. Ain't that
Yes.
some shit?
What's wrong with
Can't.
me? What's wrong with that?
Well, I mean, cause how can I put it? Everybody could be touched in that game, dog. You can't. You know what I'm saying? You just
But you
can't be
know
saying
that
that
was the
shit.
bravado of rap and hip hop.
Yeah,
I'm the best to hit the mic. We always
not
say
at 50. No,
yeah,
not
yeah,
at
yeah.
50.
yes
You
at
can,
50.
no,
Yes
not at
at
50.
50.
Not at
See,
50.
that's the problem with
It
us.
can go down. It can go down. It can go down
Not
like
at 50.
that. You know.
Yeah, because
Because
I could bring Marvin Gaye out and say he was one of the baddest motherfuckers
Yeah,
that
he
hit the.
dead.
Yeah, but he still was one of the baddest motherfuckers to hit a
but
microphone.
Curtis
Yeah, he was.
Mayfield too, though. You
And
know,
Curtis Mayfield. They
Right.
don't.
So
I don't
now
care about how old
if
they
they was
are.
both alive and we had a battle and Marvin Gaye came up and said some shit like, "Hey, can't nobody touch me on the thing,"
well,
and everybody be like, "Oh nigga, come on now, who the fuck you think you are?"
Well, we shouldn't
Because
be
the
like
question is,
that.
why not?
well,
Because if they got that confidence, they got that
I mean, he got that
confidence.
confidence, but still, it's still like it's people in the game that can get with him.
Okay,
We are
well, that's
we
true.
seen it in our lifetime.
and he
See,
need
because nobody mentioned the nigga that he really need to be going up against.
Who?
Nas, goddamn it.
They did mention Nas.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say,
Nas
but
has been mentioned
I
in
only seen
several.
people talking about Lil Wayne.
I mean, I think that when people do the drop the mic thing, that's almost like saying you can't touch me. That's almost saying it like that.
Yeah,
When you
it
drop the
is.
mic,
It
it's like
is.
saying you can't touch me because that's all you need to say. You know, I mean,
Okay, we got somebody want to call in. Let me put the number up on the screen.
You need to open up the thing too before you.
Oh, okay. Well,
Those of
open
you
it
that's
up
joining us
first.
on Spreaker, because right now we are streaming live on Spreaker as well. Streaming live on Spreaker as well. The number is 614-556-4535. You can
We gotta
be
set it up
sure.
first, though. It's not open
Right.
yet. Can you set it up for me,
All right, cool.
please?
Go on over to click that. Go to the
Uber.
Uber conference, but it'll pop up something different. It is dial pad meeting. There you go.
Log in.
Yeah, you should already. It should already be set for you. No, that ain't it. Go back. It's not. It's the meeting because that's gonna take you and give you a fucking phone number.
Okay.
Go down. Free conference calls. Try that one.
Okay.
No, not free job. Yeah, there you go.
That's the same one.
Is it?
Yes.
It's not.
Okay.
All right, go down.
Log in.
Try it. Boom. Log in. See what happens.
Well, I don't have it under my Google, but
Video
you don't want to
conference.
do meetings. You don't want to do video conferencing, do you?
That's what we do. Yes, baby.
Okay, I thought it was talk. Okay.
No.
Log in with Google.
Yeah, I think you already got an account. There you go. See, start meeting. Now we gotta check the sound. Start meeting. Go ahead, boom. Now we're gonna go back to Restream.io. Go back to
Okay.
Restream IO.
Okay.
Now, what we're going to do is
We opening up the phone lines, y'all. Give us a second. Go ahead.
we are going to share the screen,
We was just doing okay.
and then
Audio,
you go to
I thought.
window.
What we just doing audio when people call in on the phone?
All right, cool. I'm gonna let you do it. Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying.
I know. I'm just saying because I'm gonna let you do
That's
it.
what we always do.
Right, but you can't. They're not gonna be able to hear us because
But haven't they been able to hear us before? Okay, go ahead and do it with the video if you think they can't hear us. Go ahead. I mean, what's the point of me doing it if you're telling me it ain't gonna be able to hear us?
I'm done. You gonna handle it.
You tell me what to do.
I'm doing the same thing I've been doing every week, baby.
Oh, tell me what to do next.
What? When I tell you, don't listen.
Can we just go and
tell
go
ahead,
what to do next? I'm telling you.
They should be black shit.
I mean, is it on or not?
Did you Did you say it's on?
It's on. Okay,
yeah,
then.
We not be in here. I was trying to fix it.
All
right, babies, y'all call in 614-556-4535. Once again, the number 614-556-4535. That is the black line. Y'all can be sure to call us. We know a lot of y'all ain't because very few people going to work tomorrow. So we should be able to have a nice little conversation for a little while and kick it up.
Here? Okay, there we go.
Now we need to make sure that they can hear. So those out there,
if you can, okay, hold on a second. We got to make sure we can hear you.
I heard somebody say I could hear you.
Yeah, they can't. We said
say something else.
Can hear you. Peace, family.
Yeah.
Say something else.
They can't hear him. Oh, okay. You hear him?
Yeah, I heard him. All right, those of you that's out there, that's around, please help us out. If you can't hear him clearly, let us know.
Happy Kwanzaa. It's kind of low. But go ahead. What do you have to say?
Yes. All right. About this Jay-Z situation. This is with regards to Versus. Jay-Z was on an Instagram live running his mouth, and he said that nobody could stand on that stage with him, and that was just above and beyond. Because there are many that could stand on that stage with Jay-Z and smash him off the stage with Jay-Z.
Like who?
One of the best rappers. He's one of the best businessmen in the game because there's a few of them doing it. Kanye, Pharrell. Pharrell just got his doctorate, finished school, and he's rich. It's a few of them that's doing that. So, and putting back into the community. So, big up to Jay-Z and all of them doing it. But let's be real. When we talk about 20 hits now, and Versus is about presentation, and you got to have 20 bangers, okay? And it's got to be curated right. I know Busta Rhymes.
Oh, shit. I didn't even think about, hey, hold on. I didn't even think about Busta Rhymes, but you 100% right about that shit. Y'all tell me that Busta Rhymes can't get Jay-Z in 20 hits. Club bangers? Oh, shit. And performance?
So it has to be just 20 hits.
That's what it is.
That's what it's about now. And that's what Jay-Z kind of disrespected everybody that's done it. Can't nobody stand on the stage with him. That's inaccurate.
Well, I think Hova.
It's my list. Kanye West would body him. You know why? Because on Versus, you can use your producer credits in Versus. Think about it. He's done all of Jay's biggest hits. H to the Izzo is a Kanye track, a produced track. What if he dropped that before Jay-Z in a Versus?
That's true.
It's a few that'll find.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I didn't know it had to be just 20 hits, but
20 hits, 20 piece.
Can you turn up your volume now?
It's time.
This is what happened with Fat Joe. I'm a Fat Joe fan, but Ja Rule had 17 number one hits. So that's basically 17 rounds out the gate.
Yeah, but I mean, Jay-Z, when I read a thing somewhere, I forget that Jay-Z has had his, if not more, he's had number one hits if you go back to...
Absolutely he had, but guess what? He has no production credits.
True, he doesn't have any production credits.
That's where Dr. Dre would destroy him.
But that's not a. But he, Dr. Dre, that would be. I would see more Dr. Dre being a producer versus a producer.
Dr. Dre got bars.
He got 2 albums, maybe 3.
EP. He just dropped a new EP for the GT. What is that game that's been popular? I forget the name.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto. He just dropped a 6-track EP that's banging right now. I'm telling you, he got bars. I've been listening, finding stuff about on him today where he's rapping or he's rapping. He's a rapper. And
Dr. Dre.
Yes.
He rap, but I don't know. Okay.
it's like Pharrell.
Somebody else writes his shit. You know what I'm
So?
saying? But I mean, I know they do that for a lot of them, but I don't. You know, I wouldn't consider him a good match.
The Prince. That's who writes a lot of Kanye's raps.
Yep. But
So I just wanted to weigh in on that. These fans out here are tripping. I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna officially dub them as the J Hive.
oh shit.
They worse than the Bay Hive.
Yeah. Well, the J High. I mean, I think Jay-Z is dope as fuck.
Nobody see, but that's the issue. Nobody ain't saying he's not dope. But for him to stand up and say that nobody could touch him, when it comes to getting people hyped, when my man said Busta Rhymes by himself. I mean, I'm just come on now. Performance wise, Jay-Z stands on the stage and stands still.
Right,
Busta
performance-wise,
Rhymes just in performance will fuck him up. KRS-One will fuck him up when it comes to the performance part of that shit.
And that's a big part of Versus now. Big part.
Okay, well, we're going to see if it ever comes into fruition.
But since nobody was there and heard him say it,
People were there.
Wait.
There you go.
Since nobody was there who heard him say it,
Heard who
Then-
said?
Jay-Z, what
He
he
said
said.
it in
It
a
was said on
video.
public.
Wait, let me finish my statement. That's what's wrong with black people today.
Oh, that's what's wrong with it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
this nigga crazy.
Yeah,
This nigga's crazy.
yeah.
That's what's wrong with it.
That's what's wrong
Let
with
him
us.
finish.
Because we're going to get to that part too. But since nobody was there who heard him say it, how do you know how he said it? What do you know?
Nigga, we
Okay,
just
hold on. Well, there's a video where he made a video saying it. So if that what you think was a robot, not him who made the video.
No, it ain't
himself?
about being no robot.
I mean, if
It-
you make a video right now and on Blunt
It-
Talk,
it-
and they gonna say you gonna go back and say, "Well, nobody heard him say it." Well, shit, the Blunt Talk video
But
right
what do
here.
you see?
Oh my
but
God, make it make sense.
Did anybody ask him what did he mean when he said it?
Yeah, they asked him that, and
What-
the nigga
what he
came
say?
back with a
What he
smart
say?
comment that it was something along the lines of, well, let's get off of that and let's go on and talk about
Okay.
Alicia Keys' album. See,
Okay.
because nobody could stand on the stage with me.
Okay. Y'all speaking for you answering him and speaking for him at the same time.
Oh, nigga, please.
Go ahead, caller. Go ahead, caller.
That's what's wrong with black folks.
He was in the Instagram Live, King. And
I don't think he even understand what an Instagram Live is.
Who?
He was
You.
live on the internet like we are right now, talking to 16 people in the group. Alicia Keys was one of the people in the group. There was a bunch of people in the group.
What did she say? What did she have to say about what he said?
Nobody stand on the stage. That's huge. Nas was blowing off the stage.
What did the people on stage have to say about what he said? Or they just let him say that and let it go on to something else? That's the validity I'm talking about. Because everybody around the table giving their damn opinion. You know, opinion is like an asshole. Everybody got one. Shit, you giving your opinion about him. You giving your opinion about what he said. You know, what did the people on stage say about what he said? They were there.
That's the whole thing. Nobody said anything yet. So No Joke has a video talking about the rappers are scared to say something. Nas and Hit Boy are dropping a brand new album tonight at midnight in honor of DJ Magic Mike. That's hip hop. It's huge. Nas just elevated himself, honoring an ancestor, a legendary radio personality, DJ Magic Mike, who's instrumental in getting hip hop off the ground.
Right.
You gotta give it up. Gotta give it up. Once Nas dropped Ether, it's a wrap.
Man, okay. And well, I'll tell you this much because I wasn't a big Nas fan. So, I even though I was a big Jay-Z fan, I wasn't a big Nas fan. I'd only maybe know one or two Nas songs. When I lived on the West Coast, I don't think a lot of West Coast people was familiar with Nas like that. So, and that's probably why maybe I don't know a lot of Nas stuff. But I definitely am familiar with. I mean, I was a big Jay Z fan. Still am. I still listen to Jay Z. So, but nevertheless,
When you talk about 20 hits, and I'm gonna let it go after this, so I'll get out y'all's way. When you talk about 20 hits, Nas's Illmatic album alone,
Damn.
that's about 10 tracks right there. Let alone all the body, the one he just dropped, that one with Lauryn Hill, all of that. Now Nas has way more than 20 beats, 20 hits. And so does Jay-Z. It's elements in the game of verses. That's all I'm talking about in that arena. It's elements in that arena that you have to have on point. We just saw what Shaka Khan did.
Oh man, please. That broke my heart. That broke my heart.
People was watching Shaka Khan barely could stand up on the stage, and we was all heartbroken, brother. When she started singing Sweet Thing, I almost cried. She ruined it.
She made it. When she's the second song, I cut that shit off because the second song that she sung is my favorite song from Shaka Khan.
Yeah, Everlasting Love.
Yes.
Everlasting Love, yeah.
Fuck me up.
It was bad. And thank God for Stephanie, who was holding her up, helping her sing the words, and Stephanie killed it. And she was feeling it. So
she killed it.
It's the verses zone, baby. You got to know the verses zone. All right, I'm out, y'all.
All right.
Okay.
Peace, bro. Thanks for calling.
Thanks for calling. Okay. Well, we're gonna see if it ever comes into fruition. If anybody gets on stage, if Jay-Z will allow anybody to get on stage, or if he'll take the challenge.
He ain't gonna take that challenge.
That would be dope as hell, though.
It ain't gonna happen though.
But I'd like to see Missy Elliott and Busta Rhymes do a thing. I think that would be because they both so entertaining. I think that would just be awesome to watch. You know what I'm saying? She like the female Busta Rhymes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Missy was hot.
And she done wrote a lot of people's music. She's done produced music, and she's had some number one hits. And her and his videos, as far as entertainment, they are similar. You know what I'm saying? But
I do got some news too.
What?
We got a partnership at Giame with Bay New Health, and we got CMOS. You get the CMOS at cmos.gnj.media. And then also with one packet, you can make maybe one, possibly two of these. Now these aren't regular. This is for Giame. This has got that ambrosia and the CMOS. So they got all those vitamins and minerals plus the probiotic. You know what I'm saying? So shit, we got the ultimate health shit over here at Giame Journey. Created for us and sold and managed by us. So go on, check it out. cmos.gnj.media. Okay,
so Mr. Terrence Scott, if you're still listening, can you type a comment so I can see if our comment thing is working? Because I'm not seeing. It's got a little message down here, and I just need to make sure that it's working. So before we get started, we're gonna do a libation. I know you Blunt Talk regulars may be familiar with Miss Bobby. She unfortunately and unjustly made her transition. So at this time, we'd like to do a libation for Miss Bobby. Let me hold on a second. Let me make sure that just in case y'all don't remember, that's Miss Bobby right there. And she made her transition. And I was there with her when she made her transition. So it was an unfortunate situation. And You know, I hope there's some kind of justice behind what happened to Miss Bobby. So Brother Hatim, if you don't mind pouring libations for Miss Bobby today. Bobby Battle is her name. Rest in peace, Miss Bobby. You
So
know,
first off, we're going to pour libations to the Creator. Open it up for the Creator to be present with us as we go and we salute one of our team members. We're going to lift it up our water. We're going to lift it up. I was about to say lift up, but we're going to lift it up and we're going to pour and we say, Ashe.
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 From there, we're going to move to our celestial ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Those angels, those spiritual beings out there that the universe put in place to make sure that everything stayed in order. We lift it up and we pour for them.
Ashe.
And we say Ashe.
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 And from there, we're going to move to our personal ancestors, which Bobby is now one. And she is now on our list. And we will be lifting her up every day. We want to lift up and we want to pour for those personal ancestors, but especially for Miss Bobby. We're going to lift up our glass and we're going to pour and we're going to say,
Ashe.
Ashe.
all right, from their family. Our family right now is in crisis because not only did Miss Bobby pass, but we got other issues that are hitting our community hard. We want to lift up and we want to remember some of these people. Like, for example, Elder Tony, Elder Aziza. We want to remember, like, Brother Quasi is going through some stuff right now. We got the Bowie family. Sister Debbie Bowie is having some struggles. We want to lift up any of those people. Levon Cobb is going through some stuff. And we all got people in our family right now that's maybe going through something. I have a daughter right now who's dealing with COVID again. You know what I'm saying? So we want to lift up and we want to pour for all of those. And we want to send this energy out because we got an abundance of energy here at Giame. So we want to pour for them. And if anybody out there got anybody that you want me to throw on here, let me know. Come on now. I'll give y'all a couple of seconds. And we're going to lift up. And we say,
here we go.
Ashe.
Ashe.
All right. And
he said put his son, Little T. Scott.
All right, we're going to lift up Little T. Scott. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully that's for, you know, the healing energy that we sending out.
He's deceased.
He's deceased. Okay, so we put Little T. Scott. Now, do you want us to add him to the daily list? You know what I'm saying?
We salute our ancestors that have passed on or anyone who has made their transition.
Right.
We honor them every single day.
5:45 a.m. All you got to do is go to gnj.media, sign up. You know what I'm saying? Get on our email list, and then you can correspond with us and send us the name. But
he also said my baby brother, Jay Scott.
Shouts out. We lift it up. Salute Jay Scott. We pour. Come on now. Any others? We got a couple minutes. Come on now. Get them fluent. And if those of you that want to add them to the list, once again, sign up so that we can put them on, because we toast them every morning at 5:45 a.m. So you get up tomorrow, and you won't hear these names right now, but you'll see them next week. Sister Navita write them down and give them to me.
Okay.
So any others? So we end where we began. We start off with the Creator, and we end with the Creator, and we say Ashe,
Ashe,
Ashe, Ashe. As we say in Giame family, we wish you peace, power, what?
Peace, power, and joy,
and 100 years. And as we say in Giame, can't end, because this is our thing. We pour.
Ashe. All right, y'all. Thank you. So
it's time for us to start arguing because I'm mad.
Black folk. Are we pro-black?
Are we pro-black?
Are you pro-black?
Are you pro-black? The actual title goes like this: Black American identity is broken, and it's time to fix it. Right? Are you pro-black? What are you? You know what I'm saying? What are we? Are we pro-black? You know what I'm saying? Because we was having a long discussion about this. Because me and, you know what I'm saying? Me and somebody in the room,
I say, that's nice.
Was having an argument. You know what I'm saying? Are you pro-black? What does it mean? Well, go ahead. It's on you.
Okay, well, me personally, I used to be pro-black. I was for black people and united and getting together and doing their thing. But, you know, one thing I noticed, and I'm starting to feel like, and I know Luna been in this game longer than me, but there's no reciprocity in being pro-black for the most part. and you'll end up like the Steve Coakleys, the Baba, what's his name, Baba Clark. You'll end up fighting and broke, and it's no profit in it to me anymore. And I think that not just monetarily, but I think there's no emotional profit in it because black people are no longer black. So you just got a bunch of black people walking around in black skin, but they are not pro-black. They're just everybody white to me. So I ain't fighting for nobody that's not giving reciprocity to me and what my causes are, and what I feel is some of the most important things to the black community. I don't think that black people actually fight for it. Why? Because we are not concerned with it because they are not black. That's me.
See, I have always struggled with the title.
Okay,
right?
What's your struggle? What's your struggle?
Well, the struggle was, pro-black for me was more of an activist term. It never really identified who I was, because it wasn't that I was for everybody. Because I want to be very clear. I'm not, nor have I ever really been for everybody. I've not been that universal dude where I believe that everybody come together, because I always believe there's always going to be differences, even amongst ourselves. So all of us coming together, this great kumbaya is not going to ever, for me, ever really happen. I have always struggled with the title because it was, once pro-black people were motherfuckers that was doing a lot of marching for me. It appeared to be marching, and or they would be super angry about shit and not doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I have always been more of a conscious person, and I focused on people's principles. I kept it black. I like my people, but I wasn't pro-black, because that means for me it's almost like I am pro all this bullshit that I'm seeing.
What you mean?
Like, I mean, certain shit that is considered black now that I don't think is very healthy.
Like
some soul food, that's black. The certain ways that women act, certain way that men act, you know what I'm saying, are considered black. But is it really?
No, it's not. Because you go ahead, Lumala.
But those things that we're talking about are tangible things that actually are taught to us. You see what I'm saying?
True.
Now, when you see something that is wrong, then you need to stand fully up, not with a bent in your back. You need to stand straight the fuck up. When you see something that is just like you do when you see something that is right. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is that, being in this society that's covered by whiteness, we can't help from growing to be white. Let me just say it that way. And everything black that seems to be wrong with us as a people, is totally wrong, even amongst ourselves. Now, let me just say something.
Say it.
Is that when I was in the Marine Corps in 1973, no, for matter of fact, let me go before I went to the Marine Corps, because, me being pro-black doesn't have anything to do with what's going on out there in society.
Okay.
But what it does mean to me is that, you're not going to take advantage of me, white boy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just because you're the police, I may not say yes sir to you, but I'm gonna respect you. I may not say no sir to you, but I'm going to respect you. Now, And I want you to do the same thing. You know, you don't tell me get up against no wall. Don't tell me get up against no car or nothing like that. And because I'm gonna tell you, wait a minute here, you're talking to another human being. But I think I might have got off the subject a little bit. but
Well,
I want to say, but I want to say this here. You know, pro-blackness is not about.
you pro-black?
I act pro-black.
The fuck that mean? Are you pro-black or
I
not?
act pro-black. You know, because I don't know. Sometimes I don't know where.
See, that's
the
what's
pro-
wrong with black people.
Sometimes I don't know where the pro come in at. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they mean by pro. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what you mean by pro. You know, but am I black? Yes. Do I stand up for blackness? Yes. Do I get involved in black shit? Yes. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, so all of those things right there has a significance to me. Do you know? If you say you're not, if I say I'm black, I'm either I might say I'm pro-black. Depends on who's doing the talking. My thing is that, you know, like, do I honor my ancestors? Hell yeah.
So is that black? Is that pro-black? That's black?
That's right.
That's not
Because
pro-black.
that's pro-black.
That's not pro-black.
That's pro-black. Who
No.
else?
No, other people.
Who else do it?
Recognize
like
the
I do
ancestors.
it?
No,
Like I do
see now, pro-black is not you, nigga. See, this the point.
Pro-black is
you
me,
know it's
nigga.
not you. It's not you.
It is
It's
me.
listen.
Pro-black is me.
See, because you are not the only one that celebrate your ancestors, and black folks are not the only ones that celebrate their ancestors.
We ain't talking about everybody
Well,
else.
hold
We're
on.
talking about black people.
What you're saying, you're defining something as being pro-black that other cultures do.
Well, that's them. You see what I'm saying? That's them. But what I'm talking about is black people. Black people have a problem with ancestry. We do. We
got a problem
damn
with
sure do.
We got
We
a problem with
ancestry.
And we got
What did you
problems
say?
with
What is-
people here now. Shit.
I don't even know what he's talking about. What he saying? Oh, you lost me.
I say black people have a problem with ancestry.
What you mean?
They know ancestors. They know their ancestors. But I'm asking is that, and I don't know for sure, but I do know when I'm in circles and stuff, when you asking or I'm asking, you know, let your ancestors come out. Let them come. Let them come. You know what I'm saying? Folks go to getting silent. That's what I mean. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you wondering why you can't deal with stuff and why you don't know how to deal with stuff because you haven't asked the people who went before you in your families, you know, how to deal with it.
Terrence Scott said, hell no. They ran out and supported white fragility again, putting Jim Crow Joe in power. He wrote and helped create the policies that affect us to this day. Ashe. You know, I think that in order to be pro-black, to me that means you're for the not all but majority of black shit and black people. You are really like you embracing black people as a whole, and you are trying to fight for black folks as a whole. However, I ain't doing that shit no more.
When you look to put your damn children in all white schools and they become the third member in an all white school, they only got 3 blacks there, you are not pro-black.
Exactly, and that's what we doing. And even for some of this, it's gotten as far to me, I don't give a fuck if it's all black people in the motherfucking school. Guess what? A lot of their parents have taught their children, and they think white. You know, I don't even care no more about this because I think for me, I think black folks is too far gone. There's certain issues I will fight for in our community, but I'm not just going out here and
All of us
fighting
black.
for all black folks as a whole because they ain't black no more. And when it comes time to fight for me, ain't gonna be none of them motherfuckers to be found. After I done fucking worked myself to death trying to fight for the rights of these motherfuckers, when it's time for my causes and what I'm trying to do, there's nobody to be found. Fuck
You
all that.
mean sort of
Fuck
like
all
when
that.
you mean like sort of when we podcast or something, something like that, right?
Right, like when we do the show.
Oh, well, yeah, you know, right?
Most of the people I know that I have supported in the community don't even watch the show. Most of the people that support my show, or our show, I should say, it be people I don't even fucking know.
How about buying books? I mean, it's like
Niggas.
I'm not mad because I have a niche audience. But what people have to understand is that at some point in time, lines have to be drawn. This is part of the issue that we have in our community because just because you're black, you know what I'm saying? This is what happened at Ohio State with Greg Carr. When Greg Carr, they started an organization called Just Us. And the slogan was, if you black, you're just us. And the whole piece is we covered everybody was black. So this means that the agents were black. You know, if you was black, everybody could get in. And for a long time, we've been doing movements where it's like, if you're black, brother or sister, come on in. And we need to stop that shit because it's dangerous. And we're bringing in unhealthy, crazy motherfuckers into our movement. As a matter of fact, this is why a lot of people that's in the that claim to be pro-black are mentally ill. In these type of organizations, they're mentally ill because they need somewhere to go, and the only ones that accept them is us because a lot of times we're so looking for to be accepted that we accept crazy motherfuckers in, even with doctor in front of their motherfucking name. I'm sick of that shit. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
And that's true. That's right. You about to say something, Lumala?
You better leave me alone.
Yeah. You know, so you know, we got crazy people in our in our culture.
No.
You know, but they can only get healed when we let them in.
Shit.
Yeah.
Look.
No, see, and hold on. Let me say this.
Wait.
Because I'm about. You sure? Now, if you're gonna go on that line, I want you to be clear because I'm about to whoop your ass with that.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Somebody had to let all of us in for us to come to culture.
Okay.
Before we came to culture.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you say that, you know, you gonna take your hands off of something or not put your hands on something, then you may be destroying somebody or someone who was looking for to be embraced by something. You know what I'm saying? In other words, like Jammy Journey. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to you got to embrace the little boy or the little girl who mother on crack, as well as you embrace the thug. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, and I think that those things run hand in hand, but they weren't giving us, you know, white society don't give us that what I'm gonna call that. They don't give us that edge. You see what I'm saying? They don't give us that edge.
What edge are you talking about that white folks don't give us?
They don't give us the edge to choose. You see what I'm saying? You see, they dump everything on you.
But just last week you were saying you got a choice.
Well, you do have a choice.
I'll bring up last week because I said some shit last week.
Yeah. You do have a choice. And we have made choices along the way. We made choices to talk about people. We made choices to goddamn talk about people who doing less than what doing.
Well, are black people black?
What we doing? Are doing less than what we doing? You see, we talk about people all the time.
See, but
so are black people black?
See, but I ain't get my chance to do my rebuttal on that bullshit.
Yeah, go ahead on that.
You ready?
Yes.
All right. According to our system, if I'm born into a community, into a tribe, and I'm a child there, how do I become an adult in that society? Do they let me become an adult?
Yeah.
Do they?
You
I want
grow
y'all to think
up.
about it. Yeah, you grew up in there.
Okay, repeat that again.
How do I become an adult in that society?
In a society,
A true African society, how do I become an adult?
you go sit with
Rites
sit
of
by the elders.
passage.
Say it again.
You go sit with the elders.
No. Say it again.
Rites of passage.
Rites of passage. Now, that's what white folks call it, but I would have to be initiated in. I don't just get to become an adult because I turned 18. I have to be not only accepted, because our issue isn't accepting black folks. Our issue is black folks accepting us and what we stand for, rather than people coming in and taking what they can use and then leaving when they got what they could use, rather than recontributing something. We got people coming to us, taking stuff, and not leaving anything behind. Why? Because we open. So that mentally ill individual who's used to using people will come in and use us up, and because we have no borders, we don't have no type of test for you to get in so that you could prove that you are even worthy. Some people aren't even worthy to sit at the feet of our elders. And we got to be clear about that. I don't give a damn what color they are. We can't just be open to everybody all the time. This is part of the issue. And we have to be bold enough to be like, motherfucker, you're not part of us, and you need to stop claiming that shit before I beat your ass or somebody come and do something to you.
Well, and I
I'm
think
sorry.
that's okay, because I think that a lot of times we do not do the proper vetting to let people in. And actually, I feel like at this point that, they they got the 5%ers and shit, not from their context, but I think 5% of black people on this planet are probably really black people. So you are at risk, and it's like going to the casino and shit and putting all your money on on black.
On black.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
what you gonna do?
When the most of this shit
what
is
you gonna-
red.
What are you gonna do?
What
you gonna do
Talk
is-
about
What we
that
doing?
like that.
Okay,
No.
here's
No,
what you do.
We ain't doing nothing.
I'm about to tell you what
Ooh.
we're gonna do.
You not. Speak for yourself.
No, here's what you do. Here's what I do. Let me just say that. I deal with my tribe. That's what I do. Ain't no more of me trying to get out here and rally all these black folks, because of the things that concern me in the black community don't seem to concern most black people in the community. They're concerned with different things that, and you have a right to be what
And
your
they had
passion
that right.
is.
Right.
Is your passion.
Right.
But some of the shit that they're passionate about
Don't have shit to do with us.
don't change our quality of life, if you will, for
Or
black people.
even more
Because
importantly,
that got
change
the-
the quality of life of our future generations.
Because
That's what we're here for.
That got destroyed. It continues to get destroyed. We don't pick up the. We don't
Who?
pick. Huh?
Hold on. You
We
pro
don't.
black.
We
You
don't.
pro black motherfuckers don't.
We don't. We don't.
You don't.
We don't.
Just say you.
We don't.
I
I'm
mean, because
saying-
in a minute ago you was pro black, so
I'm
you
saying-
can carry that with you.
You gonna carry it with?
No,
you
I
gonna
ain't carrying that.
it too.
No,
We
you,
don't.
You
We
go
don't.
to that well
If you
by
talk
yourself.
about-
black.
If you
I
talk
ain't
about,
pro-black.
look.
I'm done with that
You say,
shit.
if you say rites of passage, then
Rites of
where
passage.
rites of passage at?
Oh,
We have a right
Sorry,
to pass.
time-
Where is that?
oh, time
It's in
out.
our group.
Time out.
We
Wait,
have
stop.
a right.
Wait. Hold on.
I've been coming here a
Hold
minute
on.
now. I've been coming here a minute.
Cool.
now.
You've been coming to the show.
Yeah.
You haven't been coming to
To
the
the-
shit outside of the show.
That's
Wait,
what I'm
time
talking-
out.
That's
Time
what I'm
out.
trying. That's what I'm
Hold
trying to
on.
talk
Time
about.
out.
That's what I'm trying to
Time
talk
out.
about.
We have.
We sure
Now,
do.
when you talk, remember the market. The market was part of our rites of passage. That was something but for years we have been working with young people. As a matter of fact,
I'm
we got
talking
we
about-
got
Let him
what you
finish.
talking about?
We have a
Look,
Wait a
right
minute,
to
time out.
passage
Let me
program.
finish. Time out.
You ain't never
I
been in
have-
one, but we have.
Matter of
one.
fact, from what we do and what we have been
I'm
doing,
not talking-
we
I'm
got.
what I'm
Can
not
I
trying to
finish? Can I
Let him
finish?
Let him finish.
Okay.
From what we do, from the root of the African Center that was over there that everybody talk about, we have expanded to the point to where we have a school where I have 600 to 700 kids every day. All that shit is a result of what we've been doing in the process that we've been doing. Because people don't recognize that shit, don't mean that it ain't
And
happening.
you
I'm
haven't
not
mentioned, but the
arguing.
rites of passage program that we do with the young boys in Giame is something that, there's probably like, some of them are graduated and moved on, but they're now nation builders, I guess you would say.
Right.
They're nation builders now. But we definitely within GIAME, and we've talked about it on the show before, have a rites of passage program. We have invited people to come out.
It's not a
But
program. It's a commitment.
rites of passage commitment. Now, there was a period of time there where we couldn't do our program for the last 2 years due to this COVID shit, because they had shut us down in certain arenas where we have different things that they have to do during rites of passage. It's not just a thing where we just sit down and talk. There's certain what do you want to say?
We got rites that they go through.
Right.
There's ceremonies that they go through.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain things that they have to accomplish that they go through. And we have been expanding and building for damn near 30 years.
And every time they reach a certain level, they get a certain bead to show that they've reached certain levels in the rites of passage. And
it's a lifestyle.
It's a
lifestyle.
They go on to.
Why is it that if it's a lifestyle, and I don't have no problem with it being a lifestyle, but why is it that you see so many young people, from corner to corner, from post to post, that don't know nothing about that?
Well,
I'm gonna tell you this.
Yeah.
I mean, because we need to attack the. What I'm saying as far as that, because
I'm not doing that shit no more.
We need to attack the parents.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
We need to leave them where they are.
Well, how are the children going to ever know? Ever learn?
I'm going to have children. I have replaced myself.
Oh, you're talking about your own personal.
Wait, hold on.
Not the ones that he's birthed. No.
Well, wait. I'm talking about the ones I birthed. In addition to, I have replaced myself about 9 times already. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said, once again, it's a lifestyle.
I can't. First off, I can't. How can I put it? Trying to get out there and get all of them is the excuse that I'm starting. This the same thing. I'm starting to have a problem with all those that saying we gotta get everybody. That's the same problem I got with what's that thing that we talk about in Tawi that I'm always upset about. Where everybody got to agree, the consensus.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because us waiting to get everybody together is stopping us from doing shit, right? Just like everybody waiting for a consensus to come to a consensus allows people not to have to take responsibility for shit because the whole collective ain't decided to do some shit. I ain't on that. I ain't got time for that.
And let me just be clear. That's why we say about making donations to GIAME and things like this. And social media is the main, outside if you can afford an expensive ass commercial on TV, but even then it competes with promoting. And I have promoted several times before the COVID hit anyway about the rites of passage program that we have at GIAME. Now, if I'd have promoted that we're going to have free titty looks at 10 o'clock, then I'm sure it would have had
I'm sorry.
I would have had a lot more people responding. But the reason why some of these people are not here is because they don't want to be.
Exactly. And I don't want them here.
They don't want to be.
Right. And I understand what you're saying, but it does not. It's not the damn cure. It's not the cure. You see.
Peace and blessings to Joe Barry. It's not the cure for sure, but what we are part of the solution is that we work with the people who come to us, or we went to them and they said, hey, I want to be a part. That's who I work with. I'm not, now I can't worry about the people who didn't come. Fuck it. I can't worry about y'all, because if you wanted to be here, you would be here. When I came into the knowledge, so to speak, and I heard Ray Hagins on the AM station with Tom Pope, you know what? No, and he talked about this, that, and the third. You know what I did? I went out and did the research and started looking for it. And I ended up getting linked up with Ori Bianchi, people at Tawi. I even got a Mustafa Shabazz recommendation. But you know what I did? People who want it, they go looking for it, and they're going to get it because they're going to keep looking. If it's to be found, they're going to fucking find it.
That's right. And
so
that brings
these
us back
niggas don't want to be found. They don't want to find the
so
shit. They ain't interested.
So that brings us back to, we're talking about pro-black. that brings us back to that. You know what I'm saying? You know, what is pro-black?
It ain't shit no more. I don't believe
I mean,
it.
what is it? That's
For
something
black.
for it.
I'm for black. I'm just
black folks.
I'm just for black. So now, if
That's what
the
pro
wind
means.
for black folks is blowing this way, I'm for black. If it's blowing this way, I'm for black. We need more. See, because you can speak pro-black. You can't speak culture. You got to live that shit. You got to get out here and you got to jump and you got to do it.
That's right. You
I
got to live
found
it.
Joe. That's right. I found you, Joe Barry.
That's right. You got to live it. You see what I'm saying? Well, they got a lot of black people out here don't know what that look like.
See, but that's not my thing.
Let me read the the person's comment. The lines are open. 614-556-4535. Janice Riley said, Colonel Jessup said, you can't handle the truth. We ain't worried about those uninterested in the truth. The truth will find them if they don't find it here with y'all. Much blessings. So, you know, they going to find it if they want it. You going to go looking for the shit. I can't. What about these, you know, ones out here?
Screen,
you know what I'm saying? For sure. You know what I'm saying? It's come on now. I mean, these motherfuckers don't want to be found.
We constantly, you know, go out here and vote. You see what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
For white folks. You see what I'm saying? But when you have you went down to City Hall, the mayor in them was the last place, in the city council was the last place that we voted. And y'all got these people in. And guess what? Have you gone down there and knocked on their door and say, well, look, we need to have I need to talk with somebody?
Look.
We talking about black people. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
And we talking about white folks.
You know, and I'm still, you know, and I don't know where his office is, and maybe I should go down there, but I don't think they let me speak. But I've been trying to reach Herschel Craig's ass for the last 2 months. I just talked to somebody in his office 2 days ago, and they posted 3 days ago, and they supposed to been getting back with me because I want to schedule a meeting with him about this shit with this criminal justice system. And then guess what? I ain't got a call back yet, so I'm going to call them motherfuckers back. But the thing about it is, you know, I'm one motherfucker. They don't care about no one motherfucker. I don't have a tribe that's big enough behind me that they care about. Now, like the LGBTQ, they got large motherfucking numbers. So when they say, I need to be heard, they going to listen. Black people, they don't even give a fuck. They just going to vote because you're a Democrat. But they don't even ask for nothing.
There are certain segments that when they speak, they listen to. What we have to build up in our tribe, in our community, those that are with us, is that vote, those voices that when they speak, people snap to.
Do we have to?
Happy holidays, Paul Dorsey.
Do we have to speak it around the Nguza Saba?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. I mean, I agree with that. We got to begin to speak that kind of language
all the time.
That's right.
All the time.
You see, we can't speak their language just because they're speaking it when we're speaking to them. You see what I'm saying? We got to speak our language when we're speaking to them. But enough people don't look, man, they got conscious motherfuckers don't even know our language.
Exactly. So now, no, we got pro-black people that don't know our language.
No.
We got pro-black people.
They're not just black. They're not just pro-black people. You see what I'm saying? You see, you know, because black people have gotten to a point where that, okay, let's say for example, I'm fighting for my tribe. She fighting for her tribe. Mm-hmm. You fighting for your tribe. Mm-hmm. And ain't none of us on the same damn page.
We don't have to be.
We need to be.
No.
We need to be on the same page.
See, and that's part of the problem. We think unity is everybody moving in the same direction. You was in the military. You know for a fact that you can have 5 different units doing 5 different things that move towards the same objective. All don't need so your tribe might be designed better to deal with criminal justice. Her tribe might be better designed to deal with hungriness. My tribe might be better to deal with finding ways to secure the community.
We need to know that. I need to know that. so we can run people
So
toward
why?
that way.
I got you now.
That's
so,
all I'm saying.
So we.
Because
I
you know
agree.
what-
I
you know
agree
where
with
the
you.
people at in the
We need to
military.
know, but we need to be able to have those conversations, and we need to be able to recognize when some tribe shit is going on. See, a lot of time what we got is we got groups or parties of individuals. I don't know what you can label it, but they ain't really doing shit. You see what I'm saying? So now, if they had a title of tribe, then of course we need to know. But if you're just a group of motherfuckers, there's no way for us to know. And then we don't even know if you have the same mind state. Of course, because it's like you're talking about people working together. I have no problem with that, right? But now my issue is I can't be concerned about what your group is doing.
You
if
do.
me and my well, no, I don't. If me and my group is handling our business, I don't need your group.
What are you talking
I
about?
don't need your
Are you
group.
talking about culture? You talking about groups?
If
groups?
we share culture, then we're gonna be able to sit down and have a conversation, are we not?
Yes.
No, it has to be.
I don't have to make shit happen no more. I'm sick of that.
Janice Riley said, America has been tribal from the beginning. The lie is that it ain't.
That's word.
The lie is that it's a melting pot. And I had to do a paper about that shit, and they had a black man, and who said that it is a melting pot. And I had to argue with all the white folks in my class that is not what the fuck it is. But who's on the line?
I was sitting here eating my stromboli, and this was getting so nice and juicy, I had to chime back in.
Okay.
I agree with Hachim 100%. Black people have a false understanding of what unity really means.
I say.
Absolutely right. And the Army analogy was perfect. If you do your research, and just like Joe Barry gave homage to you, I get all the knowledge I earned from Nikita. It was because of her that I got set on fire on the path, man. And I didn't look back.
And you didn't see no breaths.
Yeah. Kemet was never, there were multiple tribes that lived within Kemet.
Right.
Word.
Just one group of people. We have to understand what unity means. We're doing our side. I'm doing my thing over here. Navita's taking care of hers. Tim's taking care of her brother. You taking care of yours. And we all moving in the same direction. And we have to learn to be able to connect.
I disagree with that, brother.
Why do you disagree with that, Alumna? What do you not like about what he just said?
Because what I disagree with, I didn't say I didn't like it. I said what I disagree about it is that
semantics.
Yeah. That's right. That's what it is. That's what the hell it is. Because even that war, you know what I'm saying? I need to know what you're doing, and I need to know what you are doing, and it can't be no secret.
Time out.
Wait. Let me.
Because you take a long time to get to your point,
nigga.
Look.
Excuse my language.
Look.
No, excuse my language.
No, don't excuse. You ain't
Go ahead,
Lula.
Go ahead, that's right. Go ahead, Lula.
Because I can handle everything.
You can.
Because even in the military, all of the food has to be given to everybody. I got to know where you are. I got to know what you're doing. I got to know where you are. I got to know where you're so we could distribute this. See, they don't have no problem. See, one thing about it in the military, they don't have no problem giving you your paycheck. I don't give a fuck where you at. They don't even have no problem with it being distributed into your account. When you could be out there on the battlefield, all you got to do is hit your account and see your money there. So everybody got to know what you're doing. Everybody got to know what you're doing.
You be messing with me. I don't know why you want to come on this show and just play with me.
It's okay if you have different people. First of all, let me say this: you have different people doing different things. Everybody
know where everybody at.
No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. See, this is where you see now. At the leaders.
Hold on. What did you say, caller?
They had tribunals. Our ancestors would hold meetings where leaders from every community or every group would come together and get on one accord.
That's what I'm talking about.
We don't do anything like that. Where you, take for instance, right, you create a block or neighborhood watch. say, Hakeem, you're the head on your street. You're the representative, right?
Right.
Y'all come together and have a meeting every month and discuss the things that need to be changed or the resources. What do we have? What did you guys accomplish? What did you accomplish? And what's the goal? What are we moving to? Our ancestors would hold meetings. The chiefs from every different tribe would come together. They would put down whatever religious belief they held, because all of them believed in one Most High Creator. So we stopped doing that, and I think that's where the problem is. We have to relearn. We've been whitewashed. Our brains, we can't be pro-black. As soon as one of the celebrities go down, we're the first to jump on it, and we're the quickest, and we do it worse than anybody else.
Go ahead, Hatem. Go ahead.
I'm just because the way Illuminati's painted is that now maybe I'm hearing this wrong, but it sounds like everybody knows everything. When you talk, what he just described was a group of leaders coming together and having a meeting. See, the private don't need to know what the sergeants are doing. Your job is to take that goddamn hill. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know.
The sergeant. Okay. Let me let you finish.
Right. I'm just saying. So you saying, see, what happens is we come together, and all of a sudden we all become equal. And then we got people within our circle. Hold on. They come into the circle, and we say we all equal, and we're not. I'm getting so sick of that shit because Everybody don't have the same expertise. Everybody don't have the same skills.
But you're supposed to be learning that. You're supposed to be getting that. That's what's wrong with us.
Well, while you're getting it, you need to humble yourself and put yourself in the position that you're supposed to be in.
That's right. I don't.
And what we got people that don't know how to humble themselves and shut the fuck up when they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Janice Riley said the military is tribal as hell. White supremacists, Nazis, gang members in hiding. It's tribal. Our ancestors believe in the organizing power of the universe, and tribes viewed differences in many instances without judgment or hierarchy. So she's saying that the tribes viewed differences in many instances, and they didn't have any judgment or hierarchy.
Guess what? If that's the case, then come on out of the churches. Come on out of the churches if that's the case.
But see, the thing about it is, go ahead, caller. I can't hear you.
I'm just saying, they put all of that stuff down, all the little differences they had in beliefs they had. They put it to the side for the good of the entire community. We got away from doing that. Think about, just take it back to when we would have block parties, real block parties. What would we do as a community? We shut that street down so that the babies could be safe, no cars can come down that road. We organize, just like the Kwanzaa celebration coming up. It's all about organization, getting together with leaders of the different communities and talking about resources, what you bring it to the table. By the way, I feel proud, and I want to say I sent a donation, but I think, Naveed, I sent it to you. I might have sent it to the wrong one. So
okay, I'll check. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.
All right, peace. Well, the thing about it is, with the different tribes that we have, or different segments, here's one thing I have to say, though. Like, we do have different people doing different things, but we don't ever come together because we're more in, this person is more in competition with this one, and so we can't come together and talk about what we need. Like Joe Berry said, we got more chiefs than Indians. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, and what I notice is, like, someone can be a part of a group, right? And they say, you know what? Instead of bringing this people who may have the like-mindedness of the group together, they want to be the chief, so they'll break off and start their own group, and then that group will have no type of connection with the other group. So all you have is a bunch of groups that don't even interact with one another, and we don't come together for that. I don't have to know all the intricacies of what y'all do in your group, but we can come together on things that are affecting all of us in the group. You see what I'm saying? Y'all might be in the group and be doing I don't know, say you doing voodoo over here, you doing Christianity over here, you doing Santeria over here. But you know what? That's y'all's private shit. But you know what? We got this one motherfucker who is trying to fuck all of us over. So let's meet on that and see where we can come to a conclusion on that. But we are so far gone that we have got all these different segments of groups and nobody can come together and meet with one another and try to do something because everybody, like Joe Barry said, want to be the chief and not the goddamn Indian.
But even the goddamn people who wanna come don't want to listen. You see what I'm saying? So what you gonna do about that? Motherfucker coming with a big head already, busting the door down. What we gonna do about that?
Janet said, "Y'all my tribe. I'm rocking with the tribe truth. Ashe. Ashe. What you saying, Lumala?
I can't, because she know I'm a sexist. I was about to say, that's my baby. That's my big sister, goddamn it.
Well, I mean, you do get people like that in the tribe, but that's why one problem we have within some certain tribes that we had to actually break off from is because they don't know how to put a motherfucker out the tribe. They don't belong there because they want to come in and what you say, Lumala, running shit. They just came in the door with this attitude and not wanting to really learn and follow the steps that it takes to get to certain. No, they just want to come in and just run shit and be a boss. Right. I'm a boss and I'm gonna run shit and I'm gonna talk to anybody any fucking way that I want to because I'm bringing this to the table and take it.
Yeah.
And then the tribe sits back and like, well, they part of the tribe, so
okay.
Okay. They act like they can't kick motherfuckers out of the tribe.
See, and that's part of that. That's part of that whole consensus. We all the same. We all. There has to be a happy medium there. You need to be able.
I know you behind us, Joe. Ashe.
Look, I don't tend to agree with a census either. But what you tend to, what you want to use in place of that, because we really don't know how to go about conducting a census. You see what I'm saying?
Consensus.
We really don't know about that. You know what I'm saying?
Consensus.
We talk about it, but we don't know about it. Because
you talking about consensus?
Yeah. Because the first, I say consensus. Did I say consensus?
You said it right, sir.
Okay.
Consensus.
Because what we do in arriving at consensus and even beginning to understand the consensus is that people get to be opinionated, real opinionated. Not even kind of like trying to digest what the person is trying to get to. You see what I'm saying? And then guess what happened?
What?
Motherfucker go to forming the coup.
Right.
Motherfucker go to forming the coup against the consensus.
Janice Riley said something. She said, if we knew who they were, even without us knowing each other, we would tribe up and liberate each other. I agree. I agree. But you know what? You know why they don't know who they are? Because they trying to be who they are.
Or they think they are them.
Right.
We got fake motherfuckers.
And I think that's most of us. I used to be like, I had this, this, and I still think blacks should marry black folks or whatever. But let me tell you this much. I done came to this conclusion that I see blacks and black people ain't nothing but white people to me. Most black people ain't nothing but white people with darker skin and more melanin. But they still white folks. So when I see them now with white folks, I just see two white motherfuckers sitting there. Because y'all motherfuckers is white as hell in your thinking.
Yeah.
So I don't even get bent out. I done got to the point where I think, like I said in previous shows, I'm just going to work with the Watoto and hope they can come up and be better, productive black people. Because the black people we got on the street right now, the majority, they are a part of this new liberal movement. And they ain't nothing about that shit, black.
If you got people in your family who has married white people, and you didn't walk up to them and say nothing to them about their situation, their way of thinking, then you just as fucked up as they are.
Let me tell you something. I used to think that way.
No,
but guess what? Why would I say something about this black man with this white woman when he, as Kimber used to say, that motherfucker out-white the white boy?
Yeah, but
So that's two hunkies really sitting there, two white folks sitting
yeah,
there,
that's easy.
and
say,
one
that's
just got
easy
darker
said than
skin.
done.
And
That's
no,
easy
that's
said
what
than
is
done.
happening today.
That's easy
These
said than done.
men are not being
I'm talking
black.
about in your family. In your family.
I don't even care.
I don't
see-
care no more.
See, when
either.
you get to the
I
point
don't
where you say,
care.
I don't care about my family.
No,
you
dog.
don't
No,
care
what I'm
about the
saying.
damn tribe.
Well, listen, what I'm saying. Oh, that's bullshit. Now, what I'm saying is this. Now, what if I had a brother that was close to me and was doing the work, and they was doing all assignments for the tribe, and him or her married a white person and continued doing the work?
You don't
Right?
Have, you don't have no problem with that.
I ain't gonna have a problem with it at all.
Yeah. See, that's fucked up.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, you have
But then
problem
hold
with
on,
me. You
because
have problem
well,
with
let
me.
me give
You
you
have a fucking problem with me.
let me give you an example.
You have a
You
fucking
can't
problem
talk
with me.
black and sleep white now.
Hold
That's
on, hold
just-
on.
You have a
Time
fucking
out.
problem with
Time
me.
out, because I'm gonna tell y'all a model that we are used to. We're
Okay.
used to somebody being active in the movement, end up marrying that proud black man or proud black woman, and they no longer have time to do shit for us or them goddamn selves, and they're living in misery. Now, I'm just saying, because I done seen this shit. They ain't got time for the movement. They ain't got time for nothing, and they always confused. I'm just saying.
If you really down like that in the tribe and you down for black folks, then you can't talk that black shit and sleep white.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about that.
Hey, listen.
Now, but I think
You
people
can't-
outside, yeah, well,
Hey, listen.
look, you can't say that you are.
Those with white wives and white husbands, if you want to donate to GNJ.media,
We ain't
I
talking about
have
that.
no.
That's-
Yeah, wait, hold
that's a
on.
whole different
No.
concept.
So you take their money. You
I'll
a
take that
hypocrite.
motherfucker. No, it's
You a
not.
hypocrite.
Man,
No, it's
a
not.
hypocrite is a European word, man. A hypocrite is a European word, man. Fuck you. Shit, you know. Shit.
I'll take their money
European
too.
word.
Fuck all that. I'll take their
Look how
motherfucking
much
money.
money they took from us.
Okay, I'll
They
take
need to
their
give up
goddamn
some money.
money.
They need to give up some goddamn money.
I take their goddamn money. You goddamn right. But I'm gonna tell you this: when you a black person and you are one of the most profound things you can do if you are about the black community is produce black families. That's one of the most solid shit you can
That's
do.
right. That's the most solid.
So if
shit
you
can
in
do.
that motherfucker and you go get a white woman, you ain't producing strong black families. You
That's
taking white women and leaving a black woman single.
That's
So
right.
with that shit right
And
there,
leaving a black woman single. Are
That's
you
right.
serious?
That's right.
Oh my God.
oh my god,
Oh my, y'all killing me. Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me. Y'all just, it's
You better
just.
wake the hell up.
Oh my
Shit,
God.
you
I
know,
mean,
that shit.
I think I might have been woke longer than
that's-
you, or you older than me. So you
Yeah,
better
But you
leave
know,
me the fuck
that's
alone.
if you in the
Yeah,
tribe. You
yeah.
can't be in my tribe talking that all that pro black shit, the
Oh,
pro
man.
family.
Hey.
Now you could be in somebody else's
Hey,
tribe
hey,
and do that if
Hey,
they accept it.
Now for me, you doing the work, I have no problem.
Look.
I done seen it. I done seen
Look.
it. I want the work.
That shit may not be working well either.
Oh my God.
I mean, I don't have a
fucking
problem
that
if you're
bitch
doing the
too.
work.
You got to, see that's what I'm talking about. See, we got individuals that have married black and have disappeared.
Right, and we have black people that
I know
married
not.
white.
Wait, did somebody just fart? The fuck?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh my
I ain't
God.
smell shit, cause I don't eat no damn meat, man. You better bring your ass back here, shit.
Oh God, please!
I'm trying to have a serious conversation, man. I'm trying to say to black people.
Sit your ass down. He just farted. So,
It was just so
That was
laid
the-
back.
That was the wind blow.
uh-oh. So
Close
anyway,
that door, y'all.
oh God, please. So anyway, I mean, if they doing the work, I still take them doing the work, but I'm not going to view them as the person they say they represent. But if they giving the work and they bearing fruit for
They're
us,
being fruit.
Look,
then I'll still be cool. But I'm gonna look at
But-
you like with motherfucker.
But so
You ain't for the right shit though.
hold on. So,
in the
check this
end.
out.
but
Check this
still, y'all would totally accept somebody who married black and was in the tribe, and then all of a sudden the production rate dropped
No.
off.
Nope, they don't get accepted either.
No.
Okay, cool.
Down-
Long as we
Yeah,
honest
yeah,
about
yeah.
that. So we got a lot of people we got to start
So
cutting.
we got look. We got a lot of motherfucking head. We got to go. We got to take care of. You know what I'm saying? And it got to start with ourselves. You see what I'm saying? Because shit, you talking about if somebody in the tribe and they married white and they doing all the work, man. Shit, I do it my goddamn self before I let one of them motherfuckers do it. Because you know what?
What?
in the long run,
In the long run, what?
guess what's gonna happen?
What?
They're gonna be running your shit.
Who?
The white person
Oh my
or the
God.
white people.
That's-
They all way through. You
That's
see
not-
it today. You see it today.
I got okay. You know what? I'm gonna give an example of what Lumalot talking
Go
about.
ahead.
That's something I personally seen. When we were planning the African Festival on Brighton Road, I was on that committee. I'm not gonna say who formed the committee, but I was on that committee, and we had Asian woman in the goddamn committee, and
My
she.
girlfriend?
If you that my old bitch was your girlfriend,
I
go
like old Chinese
well,
bitches.
go ahead. She gonna make you a mean fried rice, motherfucker. So my thing is this: she came in the meeting and she was like really like aggressive and trying to run shit. And bitch, you don't even have a fucking black perspective on shit. Why are you even here to run an African cultural fest? That's like me going to the Jewish festival and try to tell them Jews how to run their goddamn festival.
We might need to do that.
So with that being said, you know, the festival did not come into fruition, but we did receive a very small amount of grant money. It was probably $1,400, $1,200 to help with the festival as far as doing some stuff for the children. So we were just going to keep that money and use it for the following year because the festival had to be canceled. However, guess what happened? Ancient Chinese Secret takes her ass to the grant people who wrote the grant, gave us the money, and said they ain't used that. So we had to send that shit back.
See.
Janet said she's shaking her head to the
I mean,
old
I'm like-
Chinese
I'm
woman.
like, you know. I
Joe
mean,
Berry said,
what's
"Hi,
wrong
Tim."
with being? What's wrong with being black? You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Janice,
Tim
Janice,
said-
don't be coming down on your brother because I like old Chinese women.
Let me read Joe Berry's comment. Hi, Tim. I was always tough. Take care of home first. When my parents told us that, I thought they were talking about my house, but it wasn't. That what they meant was the neighborhood. It takes a village. We as neighbors used to talk and take care of each other. I can't see the rest.
It ain't on there.
Nuh-uh. We also talk and take care of each other. Where is it at?
I thought it was that white writing, that black writing.
I remember when my father passed away and the neighbors came to our house and made sure my mom was all right. They came with food. They washed our clothes, all while my mom mourned my father's death. That's pro-black neighbors helping neighbors. Shay, but we, like you said, we don't have that no more. You know, like I said, Miss Bobby, rest in peace. You know, Miss Bobby, we had an opening of the show where we poured libations for Miss Bobby. She used to be one of the hosts on the show, and she was also my neighbor. And me and Miss Bobby formed a friendship as my neighbor. And, you know, I helped out Miss Bobby a lot. She's a little older than me, and she needed help with certain things. So I was there to help Miss Bobby. And that's how I do, like where I lived at before. Me and my neighbor, we helped each other. We did things for each other.
Right.
But now, you know, we don't know one another like that. And honestly, it's hard because a lot of these black people, once you start talking that pro-black anything, they be like, I ain't on that pro-black stuff. Or I ain't all the way black. I got Cherokee in my family.
Can't wait to be Indian.
You know, I got Cherokee in my family, or, well, you know, or they woman is white, so they don't want to, or they man is white, so they don't want to offend them, so they don't want to be too black to their mate.
Those ain't the ones that I'm talking about.
I know you're not, but these are the ones I'm talking about, and that's most of the ones.
Can't wait to be white.
They switch on over. They you know what Ice Cube say? Be true to the game. You know, you get a little bit of money, and then you switch over. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you get a little bit of dough, you want to put a white bitch on your elbow. That's Ice Cube right there. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think Ice Cube would do something with Jay-Z? See? You see?
I don't think his catalog is as big, but he could do 20. He
got 20. He got 20 songs that he could put up there with Jay-Z, and this is what Jay-Z's saying that nobody can get on stage with him. Fuck that. I ain't on that shit.
Man, you back on that shit again.
I brought it full circle.
Okay, full circle. Well, and my thing is, I think my generation, a lot of people in my generation, especially with this new liberalism shit, most black people are liberals. not the liberal in the sense that we were in the 60s liberal. This new liberalism shit they got now is some motherfucking
You can't find a white person to be with.
they are like a gang. And if you don't agree with anything they say, and they put black issues, they just been pushed all the way to the back.
Yeah.
Now you got black people who don't want to, I'm not on that black stuff, but they'll be on that gay shit.
Right.
They'll defend that shit.
Oh, now, this is another announcement. I am going home after this, and I'm going to watch the Matrix piece. My prediction for the Matrix is that the Matrix, the new one that's coming out, is going to do for the alphabet community what it did for us when we first saw the Matrix.
Okay. Well,
I'm just saying.
So, you know, and not that I'm
watch
saying
TV.
that
You
gay
watch
people
TV.
shouldn't have rights or anything like that. Because I believe they have rights like they should have rights like every
I believe you
motherfucking
too.
body else. However, if you just say something like, well, I would prefer to raise a straight black male,
What?
you will be put down by not just their
That's
community,
wrong.
but your own black folks in your own community.
That means you in the wrong community.
Well,
I prefer my community with the dude with the white wife and my black tribe and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have.
Well,
that
if you're
one.
gonna ask me my preference, I prefer the black guy with the black wife. That's my preference. You know what I'm saying? Okay, shit. Nah, fuck all that.
Now, all of the motherfuckers who done moved out there to where the white folks at,
What
all
is
the
that?
black people that done moved where the white folks at,
Where white folk at? What is?
then I don't know where the fuck that's at. But I know
See,
where
Janice Rowley said most black folks are conservative.
Yeah, that's
they
true.
are. They are.
Not no more. That conservative is the white evangelical sense, but conservative nonetheless. We used to be. Not so much no more.
We still are.
Nah,
We
not
still
so
are.
much
Don't
no
you know,
more.
man? They got motherfucking black people getting mad with you if you tell them you voting or you ain't voting or whatever the case may be. Or why you ain't voting? Why you ain't voting
Okay.
in a certain kind of?
But see, if you want to go to quote unquote for the term conservatism, the party that has more conservative mindset is Republicans.
Right. At one time, black people were Republicans.
Are more, and they were Republican because Republicans were more conservative,
Right.
and we were more conservative. But now we have jumped on this other Democratic boat, and now that is with this new liberalism. It's like you can damn near do anything you want, but be black. But you could do everything else you want, and nobody thinks it's wrong. You could go out here, for example, what was her name? Amber Rose. She started the whole, and she's black, but she started the whole.
She don't claim it though.
Right, slut shaming shit. Like if you
Don't slut shame me.
if you go out here and fuck 50 motherfuckers in the parking lot, that's okay. According to liberals, you just being yourself. But with black folks, there was a time when we was more conservative when it came to sex. Now, it's a free for all.
Let me give you some real talk.
For you know we're gonna be fucking cousins.
And then we can close this joke down.
Okay.
Real talk.
You ain't getting the last word.
Mayor Ginter, right? Mayor Ginter. For all of you motherfucking Republicans who vote for Mayor Ginter and all you Democrats who vote for Mayor Ginter and you black, you made a big mistake. This motherfucker, we wrote him a letter. And he came back with the director of whatever the fucking people name. Okay, you know what the dude said to us?
What
he mentioned to me? The dude, not Ginter.
Right, Ginter's representative.
Yeah, representative. You know what he said?
What?
He said that they got a church on Broad Street. And, we can put a red, black, and green flag up there rather than having it on the
courthouse. State House.
Not State House, but City Hall.
City Hall, okay.
See, all I'm trying to say is that when you invest in white people to do the work that you want them to do, they still see you as something else. You see what I'm saying? They still
Mhm.
see you as something else.
Well, Janice said black folk are conservative. Black people are not talking about Green New Deals. They talk against a living wage. They think little about free education for all. They are conservative, not like Republicans, but conservative nonetheless. And let's
Yeah,
see.
I agree.
Not even knowing what they trying to conserve.
Hold on a second. I wanted to read this. El Absalom said, "We delude ourselves fucking with them white devils mentally, spiritually, and physically. We then take on the traits and characteristics of the savages born to destroy the black man and black woman. We are not the same. We definitely don't love the same." Ashe.
And you know what else? You know, I go back to what that lady said.
Mhm.
You know, is that I think I forgot.
Okay.
I'll get back to it.
Okay, well we about to because we over our hour mark. So let's just do some takeaways real quick. Well, me personally, like I said, I ain't on that pro black shit no more. I think most black people are white people in black clothing,
Oh, I know what I want to
and
say.
I ain't fucking with them.
I know what I want to say. Black people are conservative. You know why you could say, you know what? Look, when you can go take your money and give it to the white man rather than give it to the black man, you conservative.
That's liberalism.
You conservative because guess what? White people give their money to white folks, but they don't give them to black people.
But black people give it to white folks because liberalism tells you that we all the same. Everybody matters. We are all the same. Now they may not black. You
I hear what you're saying. But I look at it a little different too. You know
black.
what I'm saying?
You know, like because we're like the quote unquote conservatives. They say all lives matter, but when they say all lives matter, they mean all white lives matter.
Exactly
And
what
when
they
liberals say
They talking that tribal talk.
you know, and when liberals get out here and like you said, you'll have black folks that will take their money and give it to the white folks. That's because they ate that liberal and drank that liberal Kool-Aid and think that we all kumbaya with them, and they have lost their identity as black people because now they identify more with that white motherfucker than they do with their brother who right here. And this is what liberalism is giving us, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? They real liberal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
okay. Well, y'all.
Yeah, like Joe Barry said, to get them to listen to us, you got to hit them in their pockets. For sure. So, you know, what you can do, like I said, we got a tribe here at Giame, and you can go to Giame Journey Media on Facebook, shoot us an email, join our tribe, and you can get involved in what we do in the community with our young folks, man. And you can donate, $sign.
And the old folks.
G&J Media, and old folks,
Right.
you know, and you know, we are out here and we may not have a big presence out here because we're not going to attract a big crowd.
Don't call it big. We got a niche audience.
We got a niche audience. You know what I'm saying? But we're trying to grow that audience, and that's why we say we start with the young
y'all to like
folks.
and share.
Tell them where.
And you got to like and share the
Kwanzaa celebration.
You got to like and share. And tell people about the show, and people can be guests on the show if you ever want to be a guest on the show.
You call in.
You can call in. We can even have you on video as a guest if you want to have something on your heart you want to discuss. Come on and discuss it. We'll bring you on with a certain topic, and we'll get that discussed. Support your cultural holidays. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Cultural stabilizing. Shouts out to Big Jack. Coming up with that term.
Okay, so where'd it go? So, and we have coming up. Oh, hold on.
That was, girl, you're getting good.
We got coming up. Hold on a second. I gotta move that out the way. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Cletus. So, after you get done, for those that celebrate Christmas, guess what we got? We got Kwanzaa, y'all, and we will celebrate the principles of Kwanzaa, the Nguza Saba. And can you read them off real quick, content? Because I can't
What the
remember.
principles?
Mm-hmm.
Umoja.
What's Umoja mean?
Unity.
Unity.
Kujichagulia.
That's me, Coogee. What's Coogee mean?
Self-determination. That's my day. I'm
That's
a
my
Coogee
day.
baby.
I'm a Coogee baby.
We got Ujima.
What's Ujima, brother?
Collective
Hunter?
work and responsibility.
Ashe.
We got Ujima, or some people say Ujamaa, which means cooperative economics, which is today. We on Ujima. And I got on the Ujima color, which is green, because y'all gotta rock with Giame. We got a training coming for y'all. Next is Nia,
Okay.
which is purpose. We got Kuumba, which is creativity, and we got Imani, which is faith. Now, what I advise is when you're using the principles, you don't even define them for people. Make them have to ask. You know what I'm saying? I ask that you use it in your presentations, use it on your job. Make people feel uncomfortable. They're supposed to feel uncomfortable about your culture. You ain't ever walk up on somebody who proud of their culture, they eat their cultural food, and it kind of irritates your nose because they use too much of a spice. You know what I'm saying? You feel kind of uncomfortable. We got to be making people feel uncomfortable around us when we express our culture.
You ever tried sitting in a Jewish church? Shit, they ain't trying to make you feel comfortable.
Shedrick Sherman Saunders said,
"Ooh, Elder Shed, what's up?
Who knows what black people are? What is conservative? It depends on who you listen to. Go a week without any media input and look around you and listen." And then he said he put his website 365brothers.com.
Go ahead, Elder. That's one of the elders of
Joe
Simba.
Berry. He said we're gonna make room for you, and we'll see you at the Kwanzaa event. You know, it's children friendly. It's gonna be arts and crafts every day for the children. We got live music. We got workshops. We got storytelling for the children if your children are into that. But like I said, we also have arts and crafts. We got African drums, African dance. You know, something every night of the week. I'm gonna post the schedule out. I just got the schedule today, the finalized schedule. I'm gonna post that out. So you know, let's have a successful Kwanzaa this year. We're going to be at the Ohio History Center on 17th Avenue because the King Arts Complex is under reconstruction. So we hope to see, and it's a beautiful, beautiful venue. So make your way out there. And if you're vending, come out, and then people support the vendors. It's like a black market.
How much to vend?
I think it's $50 to vend.
The whole time, or $50 per day?
I think it's $50 per day. But if you need to know about vending, then that's something that you have to. Hold on one second. I'm gonna give y'all the information for the vendor information for Kwanzaa. Hold on one second.
That's Levon.
Huh? Yeah, that's Levon. Mm-hmm. Let me get y'all the information for the vending. So yeah, come on out and vend because it's gonna give us the African
spaces.
We still got a few spaces left. So come on and vend at Kwanzaa. And this is a good place to vend your products because this is going to be a place where people are going to be practicing cooperative economics.
Make sure you show our commercial.
And so this is the Columbus Citywide Kwanzaa vendors. If you have any questions, call Elder Phyllis, 614-406-9425. 614-406-9425.
And if you don't need to vend and you don't want to vend, tell somebody else who want to be a vendor because they could be looking for something to do.
Okay, so what did you want me to show before we go?
Remember I sent you the one with the girl walking?
Just show me where it's at on here.
It ain't on there. I ain't got it on. You got to download it. I sent the email
that you shared on the Black. Okay, so I just do this. Okay, so let me see if I can find it. I should be able to because it's right here. Right?
There you go, girl. You the
And if you want to support Giame, you can buy some merch, some clothing from us. And I'm waiting on the video to come up and check it out. So you can get your official Kwanzaa gear there and other gear so you can be black in your clothing all year round.
All year
So
round.
thanks everybody for joining us. Tribe up
That's what you
with
better do.
like-minded individuals.
Yes, what you better do.
And don't let everybody, just because they got black skin, all skin folk ain't kinfolk.
If they're not initiated, don't fuck with them.
That's right. Don't just say, "Oh, you can come in."
Oh, you come in, everybody welcome. We all black. Let me go and put this up before you shut it off. Merch.gnj.media. You go there and you can check out that. I need some ladies to go on and start getting, because that's a nice little long hoodie there. I want to see some women walking around with, you know how black women make stuff look good. I mean, get that Kwanzaa 365, because we celebrate
all right, but
all year
before
round
we
here.
go to one more time before we go, I definitely want to make sure once again that we honor my sister. Rest in peace to
Sister Bobby!
Miss Bobby, as Keisha used to call her, Miss Bobby. She made her transition, and it was not her time, and it was unfortunate, and it was wrong. And I was there when it happened, and I'm just very crushed about what has happened to Miss Bobby, and I'm hoping that there's going to be some type of justice regarding Miss Bobby's death. So, thanks everybody for joining us, and Ashe.
We out.